Hey folks, today is Friday, November 18th, 2016. I'm Jake Baldino, and we gotta talk about video game stuff going on this week, and the first thing we have to talk about is Microsoft and the Xbox Scorpio. We got some new information, although not a ton to go on. An Xbox executive, Aaron Greenberg, in an interview spoke about how the Xbox One Scorpio will be pushing native 4K. The Xbox One Scorpio, according to him, will push out truly 4K games. He got really big with the hyperbole, saying, and I quote, "This will really bring the most powerful console you've ever seen. It will bring these really true 4K, really incredible visual games that we've never seen before on the console." I think the timing of this statement is very intended with the release of the PlayStation 4 Pro and a lot of controversy around that, and how a lot of the games aren't really even true 4K, they're just up-resed 4K. They saw an entry and I guess they're going for it, and it seems and it sounds like the Xbox Scorpio is going to stack up way higher than a PS4 Pro is. Greenberg went on to say some pretty interesting things about how they're comparing it to the PC market, and they want to give console players the same experience as someone who would go out and spend $1,000 on a high-end PC. He said that's what Scorpio is all about. They want to bring it to the living room, and I say that's ambitious and that's cool. Good luck to them. That's probably going to be difficult. And statements like this still make me wonder how exactly the console market is going to change. I know a lot of these guys will say that they don't want consoles updated every 2 years that you have to go out and buy, but things still kind of seem to be going that way, at least just for me. And of course, good old Phil Spencer is in the news this week, also talking about Xbox One Scorpio, saying how it is going to cost significantly more than an Xbox One S. Surprising no one, even though the headlines were written like, oh my god, what a bomb drop. Obviously, the Xbox One Scorpio is going to be more powerful, and if you want a more powerful, more beefier thing, expect to pay more for it. And briefly, this episode is brought to you by our friends over at Able Gamers. They're doing really good things. We wouldn't take on somebody like this if we didn't like what they were doing. There are hundreds of thousands of disabled people out there. Yes, last time I said that people didn't believe that number, but it's actually true. And a lot of those disabled people are gamers, and Able Gamers works to find and create new ways to help everyone play the games they want to play. Every time a new game comes out, I'm really excited or hyped for it, and then I think about somebody out there who is also excited but can't play it. Really jams me up. So check out Able Gamers. We linked them below. There's ways you can help sign up and help raise money for them. They're doing good stuff. Also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's dicks and vajangus in Watch Dogs 2. The first bit of news that really broke was a dead civilian NPC in the game that somebody zoomed in on with their camera phone in game and took a photo of and shared on PS4. And it is a vagina. Oh my god. I don't know who what developer snuck that in there thinking they were sneaky. Like, you know somebody's gonna zoom in on a crotch in a video game. You give somebody a sniper rifle or you give somebody a camera in a game, it's gonna happen. After this news broke, people have been reporting that even more naked people are showing up in the game. Look at all of them. I don't know what is going on here. I don't know what they were doing, but I gotta say, I like it. And since we're already making fun of Ubisoft, you have to see this. Let's give credit where credit's due. Polygon captured this first and really kind of put it out there. Oh my god, what the fuck happened? It looks like they took like Pepe the Frog's face and put it on a character model, and that is horrible. What is this? I was actually excited to go back and play these games quote unquote remastered, but I know this is like a petty thing that shouldn't bother me, but it kind of is.
Yeah, there's a petty thing that bothers me, Jake.
What?
I still haven't gotten a fucking panini press.
Fucking shit. Thomas, not in the budget.
It is absolutely in the budget.
We're giving away free consoles. We can't afford a panini press. Eurogamer has reported that Pokemon Sun and Moon is going to be making its way over to the Nintendo Switch when it releases. And that's huge because it's one of the first mainline Pokemon games to hit a console. And if this rumor is true, that's freaking awesome. Apparently they have been working on this in tandem with the 3DS version, and it's going to be called Pokemon Star, which is, I guess, because it's like Sun and Moon and then stars. I think the bigger question for a Pokemon Sun and Moon game on Switch leads me to like what's next for the life cycle of like how does the Nintendo Switch stack up to the 3DS? Is the Switch portable version going to become the next Nintendo handheld, or are they going to keep on supporting 3DS in tandem with it? I don't know. There's a lot up in the air still. We still have so many questions about the Nintendo Switch, but I'm looking forward. I hope they're answered soon because I am genuinely excited for this one. Also, speaking of Sun and Moon, last week we talked about people who were getting their hands on the game early. Well, those people who got it early and went online and used the features actually got banned by Nintendo, which, you know, rightfully so for some pirates and some bad people. But the problem that it seems like a lot of people are facing are the people that just got their hands on it early, whether Amazon dropped off a pre-order early through a goof or somebody buying it through a mom and pop store that leaked the street date. Those people who legitimately bought copies were kind of unfairly banned. But pro tip, there's been some suggestions going around that if you keep your receipt or have some documentation of your purchase, you can use it to appeal to Nintendo and get the ban lifted. Hopefully that works out out for some of these people because that kind of sucks. Since we are on the topic of Nintendo games, let's talk about their first big foray into mobile with Super Mario Run. The news is that it is going to be released December 15th. But the bigger news is that it's coming with a price tag of $9.99. Hot damn, Jesus Christ. That is so much money for a little app game. I mean, alright, I've paid like $10 for an app game before, but like, it sucks. I don't want to do that.
I paid $17.99.
That's the most you've ever paid?
Yeah, because Square Enix games were like $17.99.
That's right. The Final Fantasy games are so much. Now, to be fair, Nintendo is making a free version of the game. It's more of like a light demo-ish type of game where you get to try out each of the 3 different game modes. Time will tell. We'll see how much of an actual free demo mode that really is. But $9.99 for a runner, even if it's Mario and even if the graphics are beautiful and it's, you know, your favorite stuff, I don't know, man. Also, in a little bit of PC news, I thought this was entertaining. Apparently, this guy's GTX 1070 caught fire while he was live streaming. Whoops! I feel bad for NVIDIA. They've been having a lot of issues lately with their drivers and stuff like this in the news. One thing that I am a little excited about in VR news, the online gaming talk show, The Foo Show, has relaunched as a Kickstarter, which you can get behind and get the season going. What they do is really, really cool. There's a test episode where they explored the world of Firewatch and talk to the developers of Firewatch within the game world in VR. So you can watch this actual talk show in VR, but also if you don't have VR but you like it and you back it on Kickstarter, you can just watch it the normal way, which I think is awesome. I like when things are like boundaries are being pushed and they're trying, so I want to help them out. Also, speaking of Kickstarter, what the fuck is this? Outlast 2 is doing a very weird publicity stunt / marketing move in which they have a Kickstarter for Outlast 2 Special Edition Diapers, because you're going to need it because you're going to apparently crap your pants when you play the game. Look, it's funny, it's cool, it's hilarious, but I think they're gonna fly too close to the sun here. Like, that's ultimate hubris. This game better be so goddamn scary. This better be not only the scariest game, it should be one of the scariest things ever, because if they're going as far as to make diapers, like, come on, guys. So basically, they're setting the precedent for themselves. When this game comes out, I'm gonna be sitting here with my arms crossed saying, all right, make me shit my pants. So that's the thing, but also I want you guys to know that we are accepting submissions for Watch Dogs 2 glitches. If you've come across something really good, tweet it at us on Twitter, at gameranx. We'll be over there checking them out. We don't have a form to submit this time, but we wanna see what you guys got, and if it's good enough, we will make a video of them, and the game has seemed kind of glitchy. So, yeah. Also, we do the game giveaway every single week. You guys know the deal. There's a link below. You click it to sign up. You enter once, you're entered forever, and then every single week I close my eyes and randomly pick a winner to win a free console of their choice. This week's winner is gonna be this person right here. Congratulations, check your inbox, check your spam box, because we're gonna be getting in touch with you. Also, if you hadn't heard back from us yet, keep your eyes peeled because we're still catching up with some submissions. But there's a lot of cool shit going on this week, guys, and we gotta talk about this stuff down in the comments. First of all, would you even consider buying an Outlast 2 diaper? Do you really think the game's gonna be that scary that they could even dare to play up something like that? Also, have you seen any P's and Veg's in Watch Dogs 2? We wanna hear your story. Also, are you picking up Pokemon Sun and Moon? I wanna know. Let's talk about any of that stuff down in the comments. I'll be there talking with you guys. I'll also be on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You know, I'll be hanging out over there as well. You guys have been around for a while, so you already know. Liking this video is an awesome way to help us out, and if you're new, subscribing, of course, you should have done that already, but, you know, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Pizza's on me. Get away from me. Bye.